Welcome back. Some more Hills of Arise. So, I don't even remember what we did last time. So, just a fair warning, okay, ahead of time. I am probably not going to be talking very much today because I'm kind of out of it. So, we will just go over there. There was a lot of side quest stuff we did last time. We are going to go ahead and go on with the main story, which is right here. I guess I can see what this side quest is about.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I sense a poor soul who is in
More sucals.
Seriously? I guess.
What?
All right.
Huh?
You did it!
What is it?
The hills. All the way over here, really? Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go there.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and grab some wheat. That's not wheat, that's rice. So they're up above. Really, guy? I don't have time to deal with you. Wait a minute. Crossing the bridge. That's a giant ghost.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
Alright, let's go ahead and save, I guess. Only my 42.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
There!
Here I come! Burn!
Here!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Take this!
The flash is their weak point.
It's over!
These the enemy's art to me.
Dragon form! Milk right here!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon form!
All disasters made one. Come forth, the helix of
Double
purity.
demon fang! No escape!
Maelstrom!
Chocolate strike!
One's mine. Not so fun now. You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
This! Eat this! Dragon form!
Hear my call.
You're finished!
Here's evil.
Ignite!
Freeze Lancer.
Dragon form!
I'll smash you.
Double demon fang!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Watch back
Hear
you
my
blade!
call! Winds of heaven! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Cyclone! Freeze! Seal!
Take this! Dragon swarm!
Nothing gets by me!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Will this help? Denied!
Healing drop! One more time!
Glacial
Blazing falcon!
Dragon can't get out of this!
Go freeze lancer!
Stand up!
Hold on to your arm! Here I come! Confiscated!
Vacuum blade!
Lightning descent!
Burn!
Here's a healing Thunder blade! Illuminate
I owe you one.
Magic is there! Harry Flame!
Try harder! Here I come!
A wailing here's the awakening! Seal! Freeze lancer!
Take this!
Get on in there!
Devastation!
Will this help?
Rising falcon!
Healing down!
won't save you!
There! I owe you one.
Thunder blade! Arts require complete focus! Thanks! Just what
Water.
came
Take
here,
this.
heaven and earth!
Shockwave flash!
A wailing gives the awakening! Here's the evil! Sleep lancer! I'll be saving
Now.
this one!
Ready to go! Far enough!
Down! Lunar Rondo!
The earth throbs in pain.
Devastation!
One more!
Right!
Cyclone! Dance in the wind!
Glacial
Air
spear.
thrust! Here's the
Try
evil
harder!
between heaven
My
and
turn!
earth!
No
A
escape!
wailing gives the
Can't get out of this!
Ow.
spear! Here's the evil! I'll be saving this one! Freeze lancer!
Rising
Run
falcon!
after
Lunar
lightning
Rondo!
spear! Here's the
Rising
evil! One at a time!
It's
This one's
finished!
mine! Let's do it!
It's over!
Magic is there!
Double demon!
Can I just hear Max Sam?
Energy!
Say no more! You're mine! Ignite! Dragon swarm! Demon fang! Rising
Freeze lancer! Chain between heaven and earth! Drop!
Do you have all your spells on? Yes, I have to make sure.
All good things.
No escape! Dragon swarm!
Far beyond the darkest skies! I call upon thee!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
No further!
I mean, I tried dodge, but
Here's a healing art!
Gohalim kind of screwed that up. Ah!
There! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Lunar Rondo! Rising... You're mine! Be still!
Burning strike!
Rising falcon!
Blah blah blah! Glacial spear! Here's
Try
the
hard!
evil!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Eat dirt!
A wailing burning strike!
Blast! Double demon fang! Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Where are you going?
Air thrust! Amazing! Not long to go now. We couldn't have done it without you. Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
Now yearns to be let free!
Sleep now! Healing art! Let's get
Rising
ready!
falcon! Double demon fang!
Hey! One at a time! Magic is there!
Flaming thrust! Rising falcon!
Holy
Vacuum
Lord!
blade!
Hear my call between heaven and earth!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double demon fang!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Well, that was super easy.
We won, but...
That was like hilariously easy, in fact. Compared to the horse I got yesterday, or the last time I streamed, that was a lot easier than that.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind. Sure.
Right!
okay?
Yeah.
Why is everything tangled up? Wires everywhere. Please. Give me just a second. Alright, so... Wow, that was only 10 minutes in. I felt a little bit longer than 10 minutes. Explosion? Sure. You can have explosion. Alvin has everything he can get right now. Wow. This guy. This freaking guy. This lady. This freaking lady. Alright. Let's go on in.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alvin. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
I will make my way there after I heal up at the end. Because I'm kinda needing to heal a little.
That was quite the little...
Anything I can make?
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Come down there, Kohali. Almost called him Kohali. Yes, your name is now Kohalim. Got a whole bunch of money. Stock up on all of this stuff. Always keep all of this maxed out.
You can
How much orange gel? I got enough.
never be too prepared, but did we have to spend so much?
No. Yes. Alright, time to go to the next dungeon. I don't know how much is left.
We've reached our destination.
Like, we only get a timer here. Well, we should be close. It's almost 50 hours. "50 hours is the norm for RPGs, usually, for the main story.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Guess we are. So we're going to site for Wedge.
I see that the interior of the Wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegis, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Looks like a complicated place. Oh boy. Well, we got enemies.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm like bait to them.
Be still! Rising circuit!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the fort.
Take this! Here I come!
This one's mine.
What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Stop! First strike!
Raging Cascade.
Not today!
You're really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as always.
And here I hope that is improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
The flame inside me cures when you let free! Not today!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said!
Eyes on the prize.
That's okay. Double for you lot.
Blow them away!
Will this
My
work?
turn! Dragon Swarm!
Healing
Double
Cascade
Demon
now.
Trigger!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Ow!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
That equipment should come in handy.
When have I ever seen Curse? What is Curse even doing here? It's like all up above. That's an elevator. Stupid jellyfish guy, ropers.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today!
Your dreams.
This one's gonna be tough! I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do.
Do it.
More! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Leave the enemy
clean it
art to me.
Let me take the rest. Milk Blade here.
You're mine! Come one, come all!
Do it. More.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Barely struggle.
Strike!
Again. Winds of heaven
Rising
are never
Circuit.
missed.
Dragon Swarm!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Alright. Guess we're going here.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Vacuum Blade! Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Glacial spear. Here's evil!
Flame inside me,
Freeze
yearns to
Lancer!
be let free!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon War!
A whirling
Double
struggle!
demon
Now!
fang! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lunar Rondo!
Nothing gets by me!
Rising Falcon!
Get on in there with the others! Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
It's on! There!
Hear me! Light
Take
astral
this!
energy!
Be still!
Raining again!
Lunar Rondo!
Real evil!
Dragon
Between
Swarm!
heaven and earth! Freeze Lancer!
Double demon fang!
Now you see what I can do! Field!
Dragon Swarm!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen! Hear
Not
me!
a chance.
Flame of fury!
Through it! Ignite!
Burning trust!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder Field! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Easy peasy, nothing to it.
There's always room for improvement.
New enemy.
Ow! Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Shockwave Flash! Dragon
That's
Swarm!
enough feeling mine! Now I've seen everything! Illuminate the
We
dark!
got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! A chain
Take this!
Do
All
it!
yours! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Rising Falcon!
The earth throbs in pain.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to
Kisara!
be
Frozen!
Hammer!
my turn!
Flame of fury! Burning! A wailing water!
Dragon Swarm! Double demon fang!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Well then, let's keep moving.
What a weird place this is. Alley-oop!
Go no further!
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
If it's in the sky, it's
Double
mine!
demon fang!
Armor won't save you!
And again! Divine Savior!
Megasonic
Now!
Trigger!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this! Here!
A whirling struggle! I
An
never
astral
miss!
arc?
That's my cue!
Swarm! Shut him down! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
He managed to pull through.
Well, this new strategy I'm using really is good.
Here goes!
I'm not done!
Skating!
Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Here I come!
Tempest
Dragon
Healing
Swarm!
circle!
Fine,
What could be
Trigger!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Finish
without a trace!
Take this! Vacuum blades! Chocolate! Dragon Swarm!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Chain
Not a
between
chance!
heaven and earth!
No escape!
A
Rising
wailing density of lightning!
Dragon Swarm! Shockwave Flash! Here I come!
Healing flame of fury!
You're finished!
A whirling struggle!
You're mine!
Evil!
You're finished!
Anything in armor is all
Lunar
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Okay.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I'll take that pineapple shell.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
So there's a door there if there's this. Let's go up here.
This will be a delicious piece of cake! Smash you!
You picked the wrong fight.
Burning
Dragon
water!
Swarm!
Hear my call!
Double demon fang!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Chocolate slash! Vacuum blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
No escape! Dragon
I
Swarm!
never miss!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Do it! Yeah! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance!
By the power of flame!
Rising
No further.
Rays of
Be
heaven!
still!
Burst forth!
Rising Falcon! Take this!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm! Double demon fang! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Shit on! Burn it out!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
You're mine!
Already on!
Rays of heaven! Burst forth! Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
You know, I should try that raining slash. I heard raining slash is actually really good. Ah.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah, we've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me?
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
There's a lot of rocks in it.
Get lost!
Double demon fang!
Water
You're mine!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Stars of light! Freeze
Try hard, my turn!
Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Damn it!
Do it!
Here I come!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on! I can carve through armor!
Chocolate slash!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Blue
Explosion!
ray! Ignite!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning strike! Confiscated! Do it! Not so fun now. You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
An astral arc?
That's my key.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Don't get careless.
I remember that move now.
Hi, Hoodle.
Far enough!
And again.
Ah,
Laser spear.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Sleep now.
Dragon Form!
I'll be saving this one.
Raining Splash!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
We need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my horn.
Shion.
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Glacial spear. Do it! Away! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shot!
Well done.
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Blew away! Blew the rock! Perfect focus!
In the sky, it's on! In the wind! Here! Here
You're
goes!
mine!
Not on my watch!
It's over!
Water! Do it!
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
Wow. Look what I just found.
that's a lot of CP.
Hey, new equipment!
Can I just say half the cost? I prefer have elemental resist, honestly.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine!
You're finished! Dragon Shell!
Here it goes!
Blew away!
Go! Feel!
First strike!
I can shatter any steel. I can carve through
Yours to be let free. Got flyers.
Here! I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours.
What's in the sky is mine! Where
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look closer.
Can't get out of this!
one more time!
Double Demon Fang! Blew away!
Let's get you all the flame of fury! Burning
It's over!
water! Hear my call!
Raining Splash!
Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Holy glimmer!
Blew away! Be still! Rising Falcon!
Now!
I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put it on that. And I'm gonna switch this back to Vacuum Blade.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Do you?
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Well, you're a scary looking guy. Let's fight!
No choice!
Oh, you're that guy.
Lightning can
Not today!
One more!
Dragon Form!
Dance in the wind!
Vacuum Blade!
Air thrust! A chain between two the far enough! It's not even fair! One's mine!
Raining
Seal! Here's a healing arc! This is
Enough
having
done!
fun! Yay!
Thanks! It's showtime! I'll smash you! Double Demon Fang!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
Blew away!
Dance in the wind!
Take
Glacial
this!
spear!
Can't get out of this! Ignite! First strike! Blew away! Now in the group! Blew away!
Burning strike! Glacial Spear! Piercing lightning! Divine
Raining strike! Blew away! Double demon fang!
Burning strike! Glacial Spear! Piercing heart! Here I come! Freeze
Blew
Lancer!
away!
All disasters
Dragon
made
Force!
one! Come forth and heal its
Raining
purity!
strike!
The earth throbs in pain.
Take this! Blew away!
Leave the charges to me!
Glacial
Double
Spear!
demon fang!
Pierce evil! Illuminate the dark!
This one's all mine!
Holy Glimmer!
Not today!
Holy Lamb!
Dragon
Walking
Force!
between heaven and earth! Help this!
Raining
A
strike!
wailing banshee of lightning!
Down
Fire
blast!
flame!
You ready?
I
can carve through armor!
Let them
Dragon
down!
Force!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Easy peasy.
I've been doing really great lately.
Wow, these guys are taking a while to pop up. Hi there, guys. You're hacking stuff, what?
I won't forgive you! A whirling trouble!
Dragon
Winds of
Force!
heaven! Burst forth!
I'm ready!
Hear my call! They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Burning strike!
Kick it!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! A banana! Let's go! Freeze Lancer!
Raining
Red!
strike!
This one's mine!
Try hard not to kill!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry. In a blind on.
Seal!
Raining strike!
This'll come in handy!
Not today!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Big waterfall! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Raining strike! Here I come! Double demon fang!
The enemy will us too.
We'll soon see about that. Spread!
It's over!
I didn't want to waste the special stuff.
We can really make weapons with this?
Hey, that's a travel point. Good. With that, we are gonna go back to... I guess I can't here at Pelagion now. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to Pelagion. Pick this up, we're gonna go rest at the inn.
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Wow! Thank you.
Alright.
What? Great!
Yeah.
I like fire. Me? Okay. That's just free.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're in well, all right?
Well, if only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
Okay. So now that we got this fast travel point, let's go in here and check,
Always good to be back in familiar...
check the shops, make there will be, new things. Because, you know, it's always nice to have good new equipment.
territory.
So that... Ooh, that would be good for you. Oh, you already got your best weapon. Ooh. Very good, yes. And now I don't have enough to get that one. What is it?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
How about you? You got anything new in terms of things I can make? I can make a curse set. Alright, shop. It does not look like I need anything from the shop. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the Wedge. Back to the Wedge. We got, whoops, we got some of the better
Looks like
stuff
we made
for,
it.
malls, so that's good.
Here in one piece.
Can I not just teleport up there? Yeah, I can just go up here. That's a lot faster. I was like, wait a minute, didn't I just get a teleport? Yes. Yes, I did.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We're going up there. Come here, stupid ropers.
No choice. You're mine! Armor won't save you! You're finished! Raining slash! Dragon form!
This one's mine! A chain between heaven and
Dragon
earth!
form!
A wailing banshee of lightning! Here's confiscated!
Shockwave slash! Not today! Rolling dragon form!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Blow away!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Freeze lady!
Denied!
Get on in there with the others! By the
Radiant slash!
Vanish without a trace! More where that came from!
Shockwave slash! Dragon form!
Explosion!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. Looks like it could be worth something.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
go. Go ahead and fight you guys.
No choice. No escape. This one's all mine. Burn! Raining slash!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here I come!
Smash you! Laser spear! Here's evil!
Shockwave flash!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Then the spine is mine!
Raining
Where are you
slash!
going?
Dragon
Leave
take
the enemy's
this!
arcs to me!
In a bind, no complaints here.
Now! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right,
My
next
turn.
one!
Already on.
It's on! Dragon form!
Nothing
Do
gets
it!
by me!
Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Double kill.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Where do I want to go? We want to go up. So let's go kill these guys.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Burn! Dragon form! Damn it! Blow away!
Far enough!
Shockwave flash!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Move it!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon form!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Water, hear my call!
Dragon swarm!
Can't get out of this.
Light astral energy!
An astral art?
That's my cue! Glacial spear!
Shut him down!
Evil.
Rising Falcon!
Freeze laser! Anything armor is
I can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that
Carve
way.
through armor.
What about you?
Just watch and see! Ignite!
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Kiana.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Oh, this looks nice.
I can't like that. I'm looking for you.
Nice and tough.
Alright, moving on. Always look our way. You never know what's gonna be there.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
He's gonna guide then. I don't know what the signing means.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Where are you going?
Dragon form!
I'm ready!
Raining slash!
Now or never.
Far enough!
Take this.
First
Double
aid!
demon fang!
A chain between heaven and
The
earth.
flame inside me, yours to be let free! Dragon
Freeze
swarm!
laser!
Take this!
Do it. Beyond.
Get toasty!
Bird strike.
Right,
Now!
next one!
Take this!
Already on.
Head dance in the wind!
Shockwave flash!
Sleep now!
Raining slash!
More for the stockpile!
Ha! Vacuum blade!
Burning drum!
Astral art?
That's my
Here I
cue!
come! Strike! Shut him down!
I'll tear you apart!
Raining slash!
Don't leave.
Hey! Blow them away!
I got nothing to add, really.
I still got a ways to go.
These look an awful lot like your thorns, Seal.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance.
I got a blight coat.
Is to my tastes, personally.
Well, too bad. You're wearing a blight coat. You're new.
Ow! Here I come!
Water, hear my call!
Dragon swarm! It's on! Dragon swarm! Burn in hell!
I'll tear you apart! Hear my call! Body slam us into next
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
I'm on! My will! Here I come! Rising Thunder! No further!
Water after
Dragon Swarm!
It's showtime!
Far enough! Here I come!
You all!
Dragon Swarm! Healing Sun!
Damn it! Nail strike!
Take this!
Primed and ready!
Why'd you heal me?
No more playing
Stop
nice!
its time!
Thanks, Kisara!
Dragon down! Not today!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain
more.
down and purify all!
You're mine! Talon Hurricane! Raining Blast!
Meteor storm!
You're finished!
Power of flame! Finish without a trace!
Raining
Death
Blast!
by the power of flame! A chain
Here I
between
come.
heaven and earth! A
Lunar
whirling
Rondo.
fancy of lightning!
Rising Falcon!
Explosion! Divine savior!
Raining
Magic
Blast!
descent! Air drop!
I'll smash you! Take this!
Can't see anything.
First aid!
Double Demon! Raining Slash! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here's the evil!
Double Demon! Far enough! Damn!
Illuminate the magic is
Raining
confiscated!
Dragon Swarm!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Burn it out! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Hear my call!
No escape!
Eat this!
Be still! Rising!
Between heaven and earth! Here's the evil! A wailing fancy of light laser!
Blow away! Double Demon
Here's the
Battle!
healing arm!
Dazzle!
First winds
Now
of
I can
heaven!
let loose.
First form
I'm
speed
not
now!
done!
Get on in there with the other! One more!
Here I come!
Aqui surge!
Blow away! Shuffling
Here
Blast!
we go, Terry!
Here I come!
Water! Hear my call!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Water!
Can't get out
Hear
of
my
this!
call! Purge malevolence! Ordained waterfall!
Dragon
Here's
Swarm!
evil! Dance in the wind! Freeze
Blow away!
Chain between
Rising
heaven and earth!
Falcon!
Anything in order is all mine! Wailing fancy of lightning! Help this!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Shell!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Blow away!
Water! Hear
Raining
my call!
Blast!
Astral energy! Blood!
I'm not done!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Hold on to your arm! Here I come! Freeze Lancer!
Blow away!
Water!
Try harder!
Ordained waterfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Red!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Blow away!
Law! Demon's descent!
Flashing Fang! This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Hello. I'll take that orange gel.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Alright. I don't know how long this area's gonna be, so...
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condense!
Glacial spear.
Here's the evil!
Take this!
Illuminate
Dragon
the dark!
Swarm!
Honey Blazer!
Burn!
Holy War! A chain
Double
between
Demon
heaven
Fang!
and earth.
You're mine!
A wailing fancy
Come
of
and face me!
lightning! Divine savior!
Raining Blast!
I'll heal you all!
My turn! I'm not done! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Okay, here I come!
Hammer won't save you.
Holy land!
Dragon
Chain
Swarm!
between heaven and earth!
You make quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
Demon's descent! Flashing Fang!
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
gonna hopefully get another quick warp here soon. Gonna be real nice.
Eat dirt! Dragon form! Vacuum blade! Sharply flat! Prepare to be seen! We got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Sharply flat!
Sleep now, glacial
it,
spear!
chill.
Piercing! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Dragon form!
Red!
Sharply flat!
Pierce evil! Now!
Trouble! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Very nice.
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
In a lemon gel. That's very nice. More enemies.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Prepare to be seen!
Got you! I can handle it!
Dragon form! Burn in hell! Dragon form!
Denied!
Take this!
Here you go.
This one's
Feel like me.
mine!
I'm sorry to say, boss.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Glacial spear!
Now
Pierce
you
evil!
see what I can do.
Now or never! Dragon
Freeze
form!
In a
laser!
vine.
Now!
Don't leave!
Hey!
Blow them away!
Far
My
beyond
turn!
the darkest sky! Hear my call!
Sharply!
Red! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Now! Here I come! Dragon form!
Freeze lancer!
Vacuum blade! Sharply!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Raining
A
flash!
surge! Freeze
Lunar
lancer!
Rondo!
Whoa!
Rising falcon!
Water! Hold on to your
You're
arm!
mine!
Here I come!
Dragon form!
Glacial spear! You fight better at a
Move away.
distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
You're finished! Rising falcon!
Do it!
Dragon form!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone hanging in there?
Our mini glosses. You know what? I don't feel like fighting you. Because you guys are annoying. Oh, we're a boss. And maybe I should fight those guys. Get a little more EXP. Yeah, I'll get Rimwell level properly.
It's on! Take this!
Glacial spear!
Leave the charges to me! Far enough!
Not today!
Blaze lancer! Air thrust! Burning!
Now you see what I can do.
Dragon form!
In a vine.
Double demon fang! Dazzle!
Here's a healing
Hold
art!
nothing back!
Raging cascade! This one's mine!
Dragon form! Double demon
Glacial
fang!
spear! Pierce
Raining
evil!
flash!
A whirling Dempsey of lightning! Freeze
Vacuum
lancer!
blade!
Divine savior! A
Lightning
whirling...
flash! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon form! You picked the wrong fight!
There!
Crumble! Dragon form!
A wailing here
Sharply
goes!
flat!
Confiscated! Healing circle! Pull it out!
Thanks, Fiona.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Waterfall! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind!
Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Ready to go! Light astrolabe! Magic is there!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Freeze Lancer! Shockwave Slash!
Photon Flash! Lightning Condemned! Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
All disasters
Vacuum
phase
Blade!
Come
Anything in order
Lightning
is
Blast!
Here I go.
Rising
And
Falcon!
again. Nail struck.
I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Take it. One more.
Eat dirt!
Arcade water. Hear my call.
Armor won't save you!
Freeze
Dragon
Lancer.
Swarm!
Dance in the wind.
Galaxy Limbo!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Shot!
Well done.
Take this!
Flame of fury.
Dragon Swarm!
Water.
Double
Hear
Demon
this one's
Fang.
mine. Where are you going?
Try harder! Here I come!
Cyclo. Dance in the wind.
Dragon
Air
Swarm!
thrust.
Shockwind Strike! Lunar Rocket!
Take this!
Banshee of lightning.
Can't get out of this!
Divide. Hold on to your arms. Here I come.
You picked the wrong fight!
Explosion.
Try it!
Nothing gets by
Confiscated.
me.
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial speed.
Shockwind Strike!
Breathe louder.
Far enough!
Get on in there with the others. Here's a healing arc.
Lightning Thrust!
First
I
aid.
don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
A whirling struggle.
Double Demon Fang!
It wins. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I could probably use the materials anyways. That wasn't enough to get her to level up. That's a shame. Go ahead and heal up. And let's go ahead and use some of this stuff, shall we? If we can. Here you go. Oh, Renwell. Here you go. This guy. Uh-huh. Go ahead and save the game, because boss is coming up, and I know it's a boss. Because that was right here.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
It's only level 4 and 1.
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's Sheen or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what he's capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Freeze laser.
It's time.
Not today! Rising Falcon!
Now for the rocket ready. A chain between them and Earth.
Dragon form!
Can't see anything.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Not in your dreams!
Rising
Glacial
Falcon!
Spear! Here's
You're
evil!
finished! Rising Falcon!
Freeze Lancer!
Far enough!
Holy
Chocolate
Land!
Good
Came between heaven and earth!
You picked the wrong fight!
A wailing dance
Here
of
I
lightning!
come!
Take it!
Here I come! Rising Falcon!
Shattering
Glacial Spear! Bring the home stretch, guys!
What she said?
No!
Eyes on the
Here I
prize.
come!
That focus goes double for you, Law!
Me? How come I get singled
You're
out?
mine! It's over!
A wailing
Rising
dance of
Falcon!
lightning! Divine
Take this! Devastation! Rising
All
Falcon!
good things come to an end.
You're finished! Lunar Rondo!
Take this!
Holy Land!
No further!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Rising It's on!
A wailing
Not
dance of
today!
lightning!
Vacuum Blade!
Where are you going? Magic is
Raining
I can handle it!
My turn!
Go!
You're mine! There!
Dragon Shout! Far enough! Healing
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Now!
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No,
Here I
I
come.
mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look
Rising
flustered.
Falcon!
Ow!
Holy Land! Here's a chain between heaven and earth!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Divine
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Falcon!
Flames!
Take this! You're finished! Rising Falcon!
Illuminate the explosion!
Now we're not-
Holy glimmer! Holy
You're
Land!
mine!
Chain between heaven and earth! Here's the evil! A wailing dance of lightning! Freeze Lancer! Divine
Dragon
Blah, blah,
form!
blah, magic! Air, I'll heal you all!
Now! Here I come!
Healing circle!
Try harder! Not a chance!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Far enough!
Devastation!
Where
Rising
are you
Falcon!
going?
Lightning Thrust!
Glacial Spear!
Devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
This one's all mine!
Here, let me help! First aid! Here goes! Not in your dreams!
I can carve through armor.
Dragon Shout! The darkest
Take this!
sky! I call
Ignite!
on thee! Explosion! Wonder back!
Prepare to be seized!
Burning strike!
Rising!
No further!
Shooting star! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! By the power of flames! Finish
The
without a
tactics are
trace!
working great.
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for war.
It's over!
Air thrust!
Here I come!
By the power of
Blow
flames!
away!
Finish without a trace! Dance in the wind!
Far enough.
My turn!
Air thrust!
Strike!
A whirling
Shockwave
circle!
blast!
Explosion!
Shockwave
Leave the enemy's art to me!
You're mine!
No complaints here.
Here's the evil! Magic is
My
out!
turn!
Freeze Lancer!
Enough! You're
By the power of
Be
flames!
still!
Finish
I'm not
this
done!
one's mine!
Rising Falcon!
Come forth and
Not
do it!
today!
Your astral energy! Full throttle!
Well, that was a super easy dungeon. That was like nothing compared to the other areas.
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously? Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
Yeah. You know...
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Locked down? Oh, you're not gonna... You're actually gonna make me run out. No teleporting for me. Everything's dead, so it should be fine. God damn it.
Right, here goes!
Let me help. All disaster.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I'm just gonna ignore the enemies and go down. Alright, fine, I'll fight. I will fight you guys.
No further!
Lightning condemned! Confiscated! Take it! Go!
I can carve through armor!
You got company!
Here I come!
I hate you.
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let him mark
I hate
handle
you.
it.
Take this! All yours! Shockwave flash! Not again! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
First aid! A wailing density of lightning!
Ignite!
No more playing nice! There!
Dragon
Do it,
Force!
Seal!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not
Dance to the
again!
wind!
Lunar Rondo!
First aid! A chain between heaven and earth. Now!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
This could be useful.
There's a lot of stuff. Go, ropers. Don't feel like fighting, you losers. Really? Ugh. I'm not dealing with you guys.
Trash. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven! Burst forth! No more playing nuts! Let's cut our losses.
You guys are annoying. Back up. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, let's get out of here. My pineapple gel. Really? That's not enough to squeeze by you?
Go no further! I never miss!
I'm not done! This one's all mine!
In a bind?
Double demon
Chain
fang!
between heaven and earth. A
Burn
whirling
in hell!
density of lightning!
Water,
I can
hear
handle
my
it.
call!
Here I come!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Now! You're mine!
By the power of
Lunar
love!
Rondo!
Finish without a trace!
Rising
Armor won't
Falcon!
save you!
Dragon
Between
Swarm!
heaven and earth.
Shockwave
A
flash!
wailing density of lightning!
Divine!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
What? No, I wasn't!
Gonna make me actually go this way, huh? Can I not just take that teleport? Oh, come on! I hate
No
the hit
further.
action in this
By the power of
game
flame.
sometimes.
Finish without a trace! Let's cut our losses.
Like, I wasn't even... I was close, but I wasn't that close. Like, come on now, game. save, just in case, because I don't know if there's going to be another boss coming up or not.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No, not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Green dot. Oh, you just go back there. Alright, off. Ooh, this is back then. Maybe we can make some new equipment, perhaps?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
And heal up, because, oh my god, I'm dying.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spices burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
When your cooking is so bad, you think it's an enemy attack. Oh. Yay! I can actually, get new stuff. Yeah, I almost got all, masters already. Anything new? No. Ooh, I could get that for you. I don't have the track of flame sack. Or flame stones. Where will I get flame stones? A farm fence, really? A farm fence? Well, I guess I can get you that. Huh? Oh! Okay. Wish I would have known about this earlier. I think I almost got everything for Alphen.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
I think I almost have everything for Alphen. That's hilarious.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Poor Law. He's having a difficult time. Can't really blame the guy. Get up there, Sion.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the Wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor, but there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
Oh boy. Someone recognizes you.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
I gotta go save this ravine, huh? Very well. Back to the sealed tunnels. Tunnels.
We've reached our destination.
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
That's wonderful, Rinwell. I'm sure that data shall prove most useful.
I like to think so. If there's anything you want to know, just ask.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I'm going the completely wrong way, of course.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Well, that's not terrifying at all. Just a land of fire. And here we are back at these mines again.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Haven't been here since like the start of the game. My, how we've
Back in the
grown.
Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
You're making it into an awkward thing here, Sion. Don't make it awkward. Uh-huh.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Make sure this path wasn't open last time. Oh. Oh, crap, Berg Volcano.
Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
Go over here since it's yeah. So since there's a bunch of fire guys here, what we're going to do is have you use water stuff. And you are gonna use water stuff. And that should be good. Level 38, that's it.
Go no further!
You're mine! I'm not done! Vacuum blade!
Purge malevolence! Here I go!
Blow away!
Not on my watch! It's a duel of yours!
Raining slap! it's over!
Water! Here
Line freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Lucio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Shockwave Slash! It's time! Eat this! My turn!
Banana, let's go! You got company!
Take this!
In here!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that! Do it!
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
Alright, sparkling
Here I
stars
come!
and light!
There!
Raise in the sky is mine!
Dazzle! Luna Rondo!
Here I
Mighty
go!
Falcon!
One more! I never miss! Feel!
Thrust!
Do it!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Yeah, this is gonna be an easy area, I think.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Ah, there's the flame stone. Those are things I'm looking for. I don't like this. There's log golem.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Hear my call!
Dragon Swarm!
Not
It's
in your
on!
dreams!
Burn!
Eat this! Hey, when did I get so popular?
Right area on their back!
Blew away! Double Demon Fang! Aim for the weak spot!
All back in there to
Here, Jesus! Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Ow!
Glacial Spear! Pierce
Here I
evil!
come!
Sleep now! Line! Freeze Lancer!
Dazzle!
War for the
Luna
sun!
Rondo!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Luna Rondo!
No complaints here!
Luna Rondo!
Pierce evil!
Burn! You're mine!
Now! Freeze Lancer! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right! Next one!
Take this!
Already on it!
Alright!
Right, we can't get out of this.
Art expert, come through!
Take this!
Don't mind if I do!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Shut them off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Hear my call!
I'm not done!
In here!
Shockwave Slash!
Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm! It's on! Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art! Maelstrom! Now
Lightning Splash!
more where that came from!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
My word.
I got a gothic dress.
This must be the work of Providence.
Prova what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Alright.
Huh.
Really? Now we get this? Ah!
Get lost!
Strike! Try hard!
Time to get out of the way.
Far beyond the darkest skies!
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade! Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
I never miss! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Ignite! Come one, come all!
Freeze Lancer! Sleep now!
Blow away!
This'll come in handy!
Shockwave Blast!
One more!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Water!
Take this!
Hear my call!
Dragon Swarm! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left. Now you see what I
No
can
time
do.
to hold back.
Banana, let's
Not
go!
today!
Raging Blender!
Strike! I'm on it!
Now!
Bill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this
My
hold
turn!
up, please, sir?
Strike!
Healing Circle!
Lightning
Fire
Blast!
energy!
I'm
not
sorry to
done.
be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready. Go get Purge Blade! Magic is there!
Here I come!
In here!
Vacuum blade!
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Well, now we have a
plants
flag.
grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
So where was this hired game go, Halim? That would have been real nice to have.
No backing down! Rising focus!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon swarm!
Far beyond the
Double
darkest
demon
sky.
fang!
Now,
See what I can do!
now,
Blow away!
get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right,
No.
next one.
Luna Rondo!
Already on it.
Luna Rondo!
Glacial Spear. Here's ready.
Rising focus!
They got me flanked. Can't get out of this.
Freeze Lancer. Sleep now.
You're
This
mine!
one's mine.
Dragon swarm!
I'll be saving
Now!
this one.
Take this! Burn in hell!
Water. Hear my
Dragon
call.
swarm!
Blood. Tidal
Blow
Wave.
away.
Spear. Here's
Do
yours.
it! Small! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
All these pebbles that I'm not using. I got so many rocks. Let's go.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Water. Hear my call.
Dragon swarm!
That's for
They got this! Shockwave strike!
Solo dance. Their hide is thick as armor. Ready to go.
Shockwave strike!
Denied.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Sleep now.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Try harder!
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Burn in hell! Dragon
Freeze
swarm!
Lancer.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Vacuum blade!
I'll smash you!
Dragon
Rain
swarm!
down and take it. Pounce it.
Try hard, my
Here
turn!
goes.
Dragon swarm! Shockwave splash!
Healing circle.
There!
In here. Not
What
in
a
your
relief.
dreams.
You're mine! Struck!
Press the left button. Arctic
Shockwave
waterfall.
splash! You're mine!
There.
I'm not done!
Out now.
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Alright, moving
My
along.
face is starting to sting. My throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
There's only one of you.
Hi, Hoodle. I'm ready. Far enough. Here I go.
Shockwave splash!
Are those rocks your skin?
Go for the weak point.
Dragon swarm!
Freeze Lancer.
Double demon fang! Castle! Luna Rondo!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. All right. Where are you going?
Be still! Prepare to be seen! Remove!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Easy peasy. Huh, Hoodle?
Pebbles. And money. And now we're gonna fight Goose.
them! Dazzle! Can't get out of this! One more! Rising! Here I go! Sharply flash! Dragon form!
Water! Here goes! Let me get you all tucked away!
They got flyers!
I've got you! Let a marksman handle it! That's my cue!
All yours! Shut him down! Dragon form! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
You're mine! Ignite!
Spread!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Sharply flash!
Here I go!
You're mine!
Shield! Okay. This'll come in handy!
Try hard not to kill!
Here's the
Not
far
here.
beyond the darkest sky! I call upon thee!
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Vacuum blade!
There!
Dragon form!
Seal! If it's in the sky, it's
Blew
mine! I'll
away!
be saving
Double
this
demon
where I go.
fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go! Got you!
Take this! Do it! Don't leave! Take! Blow them away!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Where are you going? In here! Water!
Dragon
Here's
form!
your call!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Tidal wave!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Left and right. Now let me get back up there so it'll be easier to come back. If, you know, I need to warp out in here. There's a lot of guys over here.
Right, here goes! I'm surrounded! Armor won't save you! Dragon form!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Lunar Rongo!
Freeze Lancer!
Mine!
Go for the weak point!
Right off! Thanks!
Get on in there with the others!
I'm ready!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine!
Hold on to your
Dragon
heart!
form!
Here I come! Freeze Lancer! Oh,
Sharply flash!
stars of light! Rain
Lunar
down!
Rongo!
Purify all! Here's a healing
Take
arm!
this! Cut!
First
Lunar
aid!
Rongo! It's over!
Right on! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right,
No.
next
Here
one!
Already on it!
Spread! Glacial
Sharply
Spear!
flash!
Pierce evil! Anything
Try
more
harder!
is all mine! Oh, sparkling stars!
Dragon
Freeze
form!
Lancer! Rain
You
down!
picked the wrong fight!
Wrath and pain.
Dragon
Shield!
Take this!
Go!
You're mine! I'll finish you here now!
Do it!
Dragon form!
Get toasty!
Bird strike! My
Here
turn!
goes! Take it!
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
Dragon form!
Do it! One more!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang! Now! You're mine!
I call not in your dreams! Spread!
Dragon form!
Spear! Pierce evil! Far beyond the darkest sky! Freeze Lancer!
Sharply
Call
flash!
upon thee! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're finished!
Sleep now! Freeze Lancer! Get on in there with the others!
Try harder!
Here it goes!
Dragon form!
Attack time!
Sharply flash! Carve through armor!
There! Go!
Blew
Stars
away!
of light!
Ready
Do
to rock!
it! Here it
Zero! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Now! Take this!
I'm ready! All disasters made one! Come forth and heal and subdue!
Raining slash!
Freeze Lancer!
Step back! This one's all law!
And thus our strength yet grows.
I think that's for you. But it's worse than what I got. I mean, I don't hate it, but, you know. Any more armadillos?
Out of our way!
I'm not done! You picked the wrong take! This! Dragon swarm!
In a bind?
Vacuum blade! Sharply
This
flash!
one's mine!
Dragon! Take this!
Now, here I
Not
go! in your dreams!
Dragon swarm! There! Ha! It's over! Dragon
Breaking
swarm!
cascade! Pierce evil!
Shut
Denied! Do it, Law!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go! Here's evil! Freeze
Now you see
Lancer!
what I can do! Away. Eat this!
Nail struck!
Shockwave flash! It's on!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Wow! Look what I just found.
There's a ladder down there. Ha! My dude's down here. Got orange gels, funny deal.
Take this. Eat this. Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. Shockwave Flash. My turn. Okay, here I go.
Do it!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that? That training's paying off. Dragon Swarm.
Take this!
Shockwave Flash.
Now, good work!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Now.
There! Hurry,
Rising Falcon.
Attack time!
Double Demon Fang. Shockwave Flash.
Do it! Don't believe!
Blow them away.
Oh,
Now the flame inside me yearns to be let free. Not today. Dragon.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
There we go. Alphen. You're gonna take a while to get stuff. But I can get that! Yeah! And now you're back and really only needing one thing. You can go ahead and get that. And you can go ahead and get that. This guy. This guy just doesn't want to learn anything. He's just like, nah. I don't want piles. I'm Dohalim. Hi, dude.
This'll be delicious piece of cake.
Far enough!
Not in your dreams.
Shockwave Flash.
Here's a healing arm.
Blue Rondo. Okay, here I go. Shockwave Flash.
Go for the weak point.
Here I come. Strike.
Hear my call.
Shockwave Flash. Lightning Flash.
Here's evil.
Ow!
Freeze Lancer.
Castle. Blue Rondo.
Take this!
In here. More for the side again.
It's finished!
Let's do it.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
That's what I like to hear.
That's why I want to go.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake.
I can carve through armor! No further!
Dragon Swarm.
Take it.
Swallow
And
dance!
again.
Double Demon Fang. Take this.
In here. Go.
Double Demon Fang.
Will this help? Healing
I'll take you all on.
Leave the chargers to me! There you go!
Dragon Swarm.
Feel like me again! Far enough! There you
Shockwave
go!
Flash.
I feel like me again!
Blue
in
Escape.
here. Hey, let's get you off of the
Blow away. still! It's on! Rising Falcon!
Magic Bam!
Burn! Dragon form! Shuffling Strike!
Come forth, the helix of
Double
purity!
Demon Fang! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire! Nine Kin! Strut!
Water Astral Energy!
Shockwave Slash!
Alright, it's showtime! I never miss!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps
In
I'll
a
put more
bind?
faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Rising Falcon!
Freeze Blazer!
Double Demon Fang!
More for the south side!
Shockwave Slash! Do it! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Glacier
My turn.
Spear! Pierce Evil!
Rising Falcon!
No complaints from me.
Alright, Rex saved. You know, I'm here in a fireplace. You know what I should do? I should probably put fire resist gear on, right? You're fine. Oh, I can't even see these guys. Somehow I didn't see the giant enemies in my
You
way.
picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Shockwave
Evil!
Vacuum Blade!
Get on in there with the others! Freeze Blade!
Try hard, not a chance!
Tidal Wave!
Shockwave Slash! Dragon Swarm!
Hit! One more! Malevolent
Not
Magic
done.
Bam!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
You made quick work of that.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
One more!
Raining
In a bind?
Shockwave Slash!
Tail! Go! This is handy!
Take
Shockwave Slash! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Well then, let's keep moving.
I will take that pineapple tail. Alright, what are you guys hiding?
Get lost! Raging Cascade!
Dazzle! Rising Falcon!
Not on my watch!
BTS!
I can carve through one.
Shockwave Slash!
Take Raging Orb!
Dragon Swarm!
The flashing part's their weak point!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Take this. Armor won't save you.
Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Now!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine! Shockwave Slash!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
Dragon Swarm! Yeah!
Glacial Spear!
Lunar
Pierce
Longo!
Evil!
I'm not done!
Freeze
Take
Lancer!
this. Can't get out of this.
Here, let me help!
Shockwave Slash!
Band-Aid!
I owe you one!
Water!
Shockwave Slash!
Don't leave. Take. Blow them away.
We're in good form!
Getting a lot of stuff, holy crap. The gold gel, I've been saving those because I don't know when I'm gonna need those things. Looks like we're going down and around now.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid.
Lol, please.
delicious piece of cake.
There!
Again.
Try harder! Not again! Now! Double demon fang!
Here goes. And again.
Raining slash! Shockwave slash! Damn it!
Waterfall.
Dragon swarm!
Sleep now.
Double demon fang!
I'll be saving this
Raining
place.
slash!
How's this? Where are you
Be
going?
still! Rising falcon!
Will this help? Deny!
Dragon swarm!
Feel.
Shockwave slash!
I'll be saving the healing art. All disasters.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Dragon swarm!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really...
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
They're all coming in astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
You're mine!
Take this!
Now you see what I
Do it! Dragon kill! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Not a
Hear
chance!
my call.
Shockwave slash!
Can't get out of this!
Vacuum blade! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Get you all tucked away.
Dragon swarm!
Laser spear. Here's
I'm not
evil.
done! Shockwave slash!
Wait there.
Dragon
One
swarm!
more time.
Crush! Shockwave slash! Here I come!
Do it.
No, it's long! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I've been doing really great lately.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth astral energy. Luckily for me, this area is rich not only in fire energy, but Earth as well.
That just brings me right over ahead. There just seems to be more stones. So I'm gonna save right here. Because I don't know how much more is here or if it's boss or what. Boss is right up there. Alright. Let's go hang on to boss. Who is boss? Oh. Hi.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the Wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the Wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
Let's go!
It's an E3.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Here's a healing
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
First aid!
Big blast!
Just wait!
Can't get out of this!
There!
Not today!
Go! Water out the energy!
Big blast! Take this!
Armor won't save you!
Damn it!
I'll heal you all!
No escape! Dragon
Healing
Form!
in here!
I really owe you one.
I don't know what I did.
What would I do without
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Let's go! Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
It was nice while it lasted.
Shockwave Strike!
Sleep now! I'll be safe!
I can handle it.
Healing Raging Cascade!
Denied!
Shockwave Strike! My turn!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm! You pick the
Take this!
In
In a
here!
bind?
first strike!
There you go! Don't let up!
Raining
Rain
Strike!
down!
Blow away! You're mine!
The water lava
Struck!
rod magic!
Blow!
Arts require complete focus!
Raining Strike!
Not on my watch, will this help?
Blow away!
Put the marksman hand.
No escape!
Now!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Rain down!
Burn! Big blast! Dragon Swarm!
Oh no.
Dragon Swarm!
I hope this thing is medically
Here I come!
Magic is there!
I could do this all day. It's
Sleep
time.
now! Healing sword! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Dragon
Florida! Red!
You're mine!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
I can carve through armor. Can't get out of
Go
this.
get hard, malevolent! Water!
Dragon
Magic
Swarm!
is hard!
Big blast!
Sleep now! Red! Glacial Spear! Here's the waters of creation! Magic is there!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll heal you all! Oh,
It's on!
healing circle!
Burn in hell! Dragon Swarm!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Red! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Come forth! Healing Blazer!
Armor won't save you.
Maelstrom!
Blow away!
Glacial Spear!
Raining Flash! Blow away!
Sparkling stars of light! Rain down
or
and
never.
purify all!
You're mine! Not
Here's a
again!
healing arc!
Here I come! I'm not
Far enough! First aid!
this one,
Raging
come on.
Glacial Spear!
Rising
Here's
Token.
evil! Field!
there!
Get on it, Lancer!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here come more.
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here.
All disasters made one! Here's a healing arc! Here's the purity! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Banana! Here's my call! Far beyond the target! Ready! Ready!
I'll tear you
Dragon
apart.
Swarm!
It's showtime.
Now! Take this!
Armor won't save you.
Get this
Banana,
done!
let's go!
Do it! We did it!
As impressive as always.
I'm sorry to be a
No, we've all got enough.
Denied. Yes, ma'am. All citizens here and now.
Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go!
You're mine!
All disasters made one! Come forth, the healers of purity! Maelstrom!
Now or never.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Where are you going?
Try harder!
What are you doing up there?
You're mine!
The heck? Why was he all the way up there?
Dragon Swarm! No further! Shockwave Strike!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Reinforcements
today!
Far beyond the darkest
Ready to
sky,
go!
I call upon thee!
Shockwave flash!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Ridwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
This one's mine!
Leave now.
Do it! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go.
Lightning thrust! Lightning
Positive.
focus! Be still!
Healing
You're
word.
mine!
What would I do without you? This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now!
Spear!
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
I'm not done! Shockwave strike!
One more!
This one's all mine!
Shazam!
Burn in hell!
This is your next
Dragon
turn.
War!
Get out in
Shockwave
your
flash!
dream! One more! Hurry! Arctic
Not a
Warfare!
chance!
Glacial Spear!
No escape!
Take this!
There!
Queensland, where are you going? Whoa, hey! What is height?
All good
Blow
things come
away!
to an end.
Double
I
demon
need
fang!
this!
It's over!
All
Lightning thrust!
disasters made one!
Right.
Hear my call! Here's
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial Spear! Here's the eagle! Breeze Lancer! Far beyond here! Let me help!
Leave the charge to me!
Not today!
Me again!
First dragon form!
Hold on
One
to your
more.
heart! Here I come!
Raining
Run
strike!
in your dreams!
Blew away!
Oh, I will be stars above!
Dazzle!
Rain down
You're
and
mine.
purify all!
Far enough!
Healing circle! Excited!
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Sleep now.
Require a head.
In a bind?
More for the stockpile!
Blew away!
All disasters
Lightning
made one!
thrust!
Come forth and heal into purity! Breeze Lancer!
Try harder! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Water! Do it!
Raining River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine!
And again,
Rising
this one's
Falcon!
mine.
Eat dirt!
Oh, sparkling
Dragon
stars
form!
above! Rain
Super
down
dance!
and purify all! Meteor storm!
Nothing gets by me!
It's time!
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Ow!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe. Ready to go!
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alpha!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the Wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Yay. You're just gonna get whatever I give you. If I see something, I'm just gonna give it to you. Like, here you go. A key?
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
I need something to eat.
Grab these. Probably would be a good idea to save, so I don't have to redo boss fight if I have to do anything.
Hey, is that it over there?
Okay. I have an human egg. I need the Ignis more, but I don't have that. And I guess I can get that for you. Sure. The rest of the stuff's just gonna have to wait. I don't know where you get the Dragon Flame sack from.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
That's Starship, alright.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Xion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the Wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Xion!
Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying.
is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegus and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegus.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in, then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the Wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian, when her thorns went wild. They contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Xian's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Xian's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell. Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Xian.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegus.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegus and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegus?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
We'll be going to Lenegus soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegus like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched, helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Xion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegus? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though. You too have a history with Lenegus. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you've finished looking around the ship.
Hey, Alvin, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking, and
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renin technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? Would that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence, and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danan. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Law's blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
We're about to land. The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion, we'll find them. There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a Sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone. Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. A capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a loudmouth, you sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you 2 children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renans actually live in this place?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
So I think this is a good place to call it for today. So I say, until next time everyone, we're here at Lenargus. I feel like we're getting really close to the finale of the game finally. And boy, let me tell you, I'm hoping for the end to come soon. While the game's not a bad game, I think it's overstayed its welcome. And honestly, I'll go over that whenever we finish the game. So until next time, everyone, we're heading to the end game, it feels like.